Sometimes when I come live, the chat doesn't load on the mobile stream. So we have issues with the mobile and with the laptop stream, so it's a little bit annoying. With the mobile stream, we don't always get the chat coming in right away. With the laptop stream, we just have really bad lighting with the laptop stream. So we're going to go ahead with the mobile stream with Pendulum. So you guys, if you are ready for some Pendulum reading, we are going to do that. So as I said earlier, I would prefer to have more time for a crystal ball. So I only have about an hour. That's why we're doing Pendulum. There will be a crystal ball tomorrow, but I want more time for it. So I like to take time, make sure I have time and I'm relaxed for a crystal ball. A pendulum is a little bit simpler in terms of the energy that I put into the setup and things like that. So we're going to do pendulum tonight. It's tonight GMT, and crystal ball will be tomorrow. So we don't have too much time for tonight, but we'll have extras. We'll have a little bit more time for crystal ball, which I think is better. So Sadia, hello, I'm very well. Jan and Jasmine, I am very well. So I've had a great time. I've been away, as you know. Maybe you've seen the shorts, they've been quite good. So I've been away, I've been to Mallorca, I've had a nice time celebrating my divine masculine and his birthday and everything. He's an Aries. So we did that, we had a really nice time, but now I'm back. And every free time I have will be connecting with you guys, replying to messages, or doing streams. So Pendulum today for a short period, crystal ball tomorrow when I have a little bit longer. So let's see. So yes, I'll go over the cards. So I'll just wait for a moment, see if anybody else pops in. It says there's 4 people at the moment. We'll give it a moment, just in case. I know you guys who click the notification bell, you tend to get a notification maybe like 2 minutes after I started. So we'll just wait and see. But I appreciate the questions coming in. I do appreciate that because I will get to them. So if you are new, if you have never been on this stream before, it's yes or no questions for the pendulum, and we have oracle cards as well. So I'll go over the oracle cards today. I've tried to be a bit simpler, tried to do a few less because I know it gets confusing when I do a lot. So we have Akashic. Just check as I'm holding them if you feel drawn to any of them. Akashic. Then we have, these are our love cards today, our favourite ones, the romance angels. We have a spirit animal. If you've seen my shorts lately, you know I'm super into spirit animals at the moment. We have Shaman's Dream. We have angel messages. These are the general ones that we all like, not the personal Archangel Michael. So angel messages. And we also have 2 of these ones. The moon magic is a bit dusty because we haven't used it in a while. So we have moon magic and shadow healing. So if you're drawn to any of those, please do choose them. So guys, just so you know, all readings here are generally free. There are extra readings for members. But if you want your question answered instantly, if you're super urgent and the chat is busy, you can send a super chat and I will answer it right away. If you are just generous and you want to send a super sticker or something as a thank you, I will also accept that, so that's fine. But let's get to the questions. So we have our first question. So yeah, I said I am great, so I hope you guys are great as well. LPCs can ask for oracle card, please. Okay. So if you're asking for a general one, I think I will pull you, let me see, a general oracle card for LP. So let's go with, we'll do an Akashic and we'll also do moon magic. So this is for LP. So we have the journey as your Akashic card. So what this card is saying is that you are still on your journey. You have not quite made it to your destination. You might have a goal, an achievement that you're wanting to get to, and you haven't quite made it yet. And this card's very affirmative that the journey's okay. Don't worry too much about getting there. You will get there eventually, but you're currently in the journey. So you might want to take some time for meditation, reflection, you know, making a list, achievements you've made, achievements you want to make, being very affirmative about what you do want to achieve, but accepting that you're still on the journey to achieving that. So it's kind of an affirmative message. Sometimes when we're on the journey, we feel like, am I going to make it? Am I going to do the things I want to do? And the journey tells us that yes, you are, but you're just not quite there yet. And excuse my chair if it's rocking a lot. The wooden floor is very uneven, so yes, you may hear me rocking a little bit. We will do a moon magic for LP as well. I haven't had this in a while, so that I know that is backwards to you guys, but I'll read it. I am loved beyond measure. I am loved beyond measure. So you're having love from your angels, your higher self, your guides, and everything like that. And the love energy is very important. And I talk about this a lot, I go over this a lot. But if we give out love energy, even if it's platonic, to plants, to animals, to our friends, we can receive it back in a romantic way. So just bear that in mind. The more love you give out, the more love you receive. And you can receive love in a romantic way, even if what you're giving out is platonic. So bear that in mind. Um, so guys, if you're new, it's yes or no questions for the pendulum, and we have the oracle cards, which I will go over again in a moment. And I'll be ooh, crystal tomorrow. Yes, I know you guys prefer the crystal ball, but I don't want to rush a crystal ball. So I have an hour here. Crystal ball will be tomorrow. I have a little bit more time. I do have some readings to do, but I'm kind of sectioning it up, giving myself some, you know, organization. I'm fitting a little pendulum in here, so. And RP also said good trip, so yeah. It was very nice. We went to Mallorca. I accidentally posted at the aquarium that we were in Tenerife. We were in Mallorca. I just we were in Tenerife like 2 weeks ago, so I just got confused. But it was amazing. It was my man's birthday. He's an Aries, and we had such a great time. It was amazing. I still have some videos to post from there. But if you are interested in seeing what we got up to, there's a couple of shorts. They're very short. I don't tend to live stream or vlog here yet. I'm thinking about vlogging a little bit more in terms of IRL in real life. Just going to crystal shops and spiritual sacred spaces and things like that. So you can be there with me in the moment. I'm thinking of that, and that's something that I might do. So if you're interested in that, please do let me know. Jan says, is Caden currently distancing from me due to So that's our first pendulum question. We're getting a no. We're getting a no, so there's a different reason there. Sadia says, is my mom's health, will my mum's health become better? I think she means. I'm sorry, I say mum because of where we're from, but I know you guys say mum. So getting a no on becoming better at the moment. So love, light and blessings to you, sending wishes, willing for that to get better. Maybe you could do some Reiki or a spell on that, maybe. See how it goes. Jasmine says, did Phil read the messages I sent on the 5th? So let's see that one. No, we're getting a no on that, unfortunately. Jan, well, Caden asked to hang out with me this week, okay? Yes, we're getting a yes on that. Maya, hello! Is Samuel still spying on me, okay? Is Samuel still spying on you? Yes, unfortunately we're getting yes on that. LP, you're very welcome, of course. So the crystal ball tomorrow, guys, is probably going to be around 7 p.m. GMT, maybe. That's just a guess. I can't promise anything right now, but do click the notification bell. You'll be notified of it right away. Marianne, hi Venus, hello Marianne. Any chance of a new home coming soon? A new home, I hope so. Be nice, wouldn't it? Oh, respin for that one. A new home for Marianne. No. So we're getting a no. That may be a no in the current chapter. Maybe there's a little bit of a longer wait for that. So guys, please like the video if you have not liked it already. I greatly appreciate the likes. There will always be free readings on this channel. Free readings. So I really appreciate the likes. It just helps to boost me in the algorithm, gets me out there a little bit, gets some advertisement for my sessions, my spells, my Reiki, the things that I do. So please do like the video if you have not liked it already. We have a deleted message. Let's see. I'm really sorry that I can't read different languages. I only speak English, which I do regret, but I won't learn another language. I won't learn another language until I'm going to be there for a long time. Like, I love Portugal. I may move to Portugal in the future. If I do, I will learn a language there, okay? So I really apologise. So love card for Megha. Let's see. There we are. I know you can't see it very well with the light reflecting, but it says worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work on your love life. So you have divine timing. So there's some kind of divine timing happening, which it can be for meeting a certain person, but can also be for relationships deepening, engagements coming, marriage coming. Divine timing can be at work for a specific event. And hello, Meg. I hope you're well. We have a lot of trolls today, so what I will say, just to, I don't like to ignore things as such. This is not black magic, this is not dark, it's just a form of divination. A form of divination is connecting with your higher self, with your guides, with God, the universe, and all of that. Everyone experiences spirituality differently. If you're super Christian and you only follow the Bible, you connect with God through reading the Bible or through prayer. We connect with God and the universe through our divinations. We are not different. We are all the same. We all believe in the same higher powers. We just give them different faces, different expressions. And we should all love one another and not judge one another for our beliefs and our opinions and our practices, because my practices align very closely with the Tao. And actually, guys, if you do want to know, the Tao is the closest religion to the truth. And I'm really sorry to say, I know some people don't agree with, the truth, but yeah, if you have a lot of experiences with astral projection, with being out of time, with aliens, with spirits of different beings, you will expand more and you will understand a bit more. So this is what my spiritual development course will be about. So do stay tuned for that. It will be this year at some point. Maya says, my boss Johan thinks I am his property. So does he think you are his property? Okay. Well, I hope not. We're getting a no, so that's good. Mega says Acacia. So Acacia from Mega. We have two worlds. So there's a choice coming up for you, a decision that has to be made between two things. So the main thing about this is usual intuition. You feel is best. Um, but there's going to be a split, and there's going to be two very difficult, maybe different things that you have to choose between. You have to make the right decision there, okay? So just try to feel into your intuition more. A lot of the times, logic goes against our intuition. I always say this because logic sees the logical points at the moment, but intuition seems further down the path. So intuition, it has the bigger picture. So go with your intuition on this decision, okay? It's the main thing I will say. Intuition sees the bigger picture, logic sees what's right now. Jan, so Caden watched the first episode of Last of Us with Em last night, okay? I like that show, I like it a lot. We get a maybe on that. Mega, will I meet R for a date tomorrow? Well, I hope so, let's see. I'm getting a respin on that. Yes. So there's a good chance of you meeting for a date tomorrow. That's perfect. Marianne, will I get the chance to visit Stonehenge in May? I hope so. But I would, let's see what we get. But you get a yes. But to anyone who wants to visit Stonehenge, I would highly recommend going on the summer solstice, because any other time you have to stand behind a gate and look at it, at the solstice you get to go in, you get to touch the stones, you get to be around the stones. It's like a festival. I would really recommend going at the summer solstice, which I believe is in June or July. You can correct me if I'm wrong this year, but the summer solstice is the best time to go to Stonehenge, just so you know. Jan, is Caden currently upset at me? No, we get a no on that. Maya, Is Samuel still in love with you? Oh, we got a yes right away. I think we've got a yes for a few times on that one. Sadia, thanks Venus for giving my mom blessings and good health. Of course, always, always. Maya, is my ex Samuel sad because we are not together? Is he sad because you're not together? Maybe, maybe. I think he has some positive experiences and forgets about you, but then he remembers and has negative thoughts. Marianne, moon magic! Yes! Here we are. So this is for Marianne. So we have I let go, I release, I am within perfect possibility. So letting go and releasing, I always talk about this flow of energy that we have this flow of energy where if we're really in tune with it, we can really enhance our manifestations. If we understand when we're in flow with the universe and when we're being guided to really push our own willpower, our own manifestations, if we follow that flow, I'm sitting back, giving into the universe, letting energy settle. And then at one point, I'm manifesting, I'm pushing for what I want, I'm pushing against the tide. If we understand the flow and when we need to do these certain things, we will have the best manifestations and the best life. So, Marianne, at the moment, you're in the energy of sitting back and letting the energy settle, letting the universe take you on your flow, okay? So that's what it is. Jan, did Anne recently get spell work done on Caden? Well, I hope not, but it seems like it might be likely, so let's see what the pendulum says. Respin. We're getting a no. So that's good, but respin can be some interference. So we can check that on crystal ball as well. Sadia, I'm very happy for you spending a good time with your divine masculine and stay blessed. Yes, thank you very much. He's very lovely. And Marianne, is there anyone thinking of reconnecting with me? I think so, but let's see what the pendulum says. Yes, yes, we do get a yes. I'm always confirmed. Moon magic for Sadia. Okay, there we are, Sadia, and it says, failure is only learning. I move with it with confidence and resilience. Now, this is important. Failure is only learning. When I was learning to drive, guys, it took me a lot of attempts to pass, okay? I wasn't a great driver in the beginning. But what I used to think, what I said in my mind was, if you fail a test, it's just an expensive driving lesson. And that's all I used to think. And you have to be very positive and put the positives out there. You're learning what you did wrong. You're learning what you're not good at. It's only a lesson, okay? So let's keep that in mind as we move forward in positive energy. Yin Yang. Meg, I'm sorry we don't have Yin Yang today. I'm sorry. Mega, I will pull you a shaman's dream because we don't have Yin Yang. There we are. So, vanishing mirror, ego sublimation. So this is all about something that you might feel ego. So it can go in both ways really. It's very solar plexus generated, very solar plexus focused. You might be too confident in something, you might have an ego about something, thinking you're too good at something, or it could be the opposite where you really think you're really bad at something and you're putting yourself down and you need to raise up. So think about that. Are you putting yourself down about something you're attempting, or are you being too confident and too, I'm going to do this, I'm the best kind of energy? And we need a balance between that. Humble ourselves, but still have confidence, and we need to bring in that balance. So if you have low self-esteem on something, focus on your solar plexus. If you're too egotistical, you're too high, grounding, bring yourself down. So guys, I will just mention why we're not even halfway through, by the way, so that's good. But if you do want any spells, sessions, Reiki, if anything comes up in the stream, chakras that you need work on, go to secretfrequencies/shop. Just check it out. The readings, spells, and energy sessions, even cleansers, they're all very reasonably priced. If you are a member, you also get half price on a lot of items, so contact me first. I'll give you a discount code. But yes, it's very why can I not speak? It's very reasonably priced, so do check that out. Miss Venus, hello! Akashic from Mariana. It's so nice to catch Miss Venus. I hope I catch a question with you. Oh, there we are. So you have The One of Keys, the architect. Okay, so we did draw this upside down in the beginning. So this can be an issue in the home. It can be you need to cleanse something, someone needs to move out, someone needs to move in. There might be payments that are due, something like that. It's an issue within a home setting, but the home setting is very positive. It's like I have the partner, or I have the family, or I have the people, the animals maybe that I want in the home, but something requires attention. It could be a payment that's due, it could be decorating, it could be cleansing. Something is needed in the home, okay? So just think about that. The home seems positive, and the people in there, it seems like a harmony in a sense. Oh, I need to put my phone on charge. It seems like a harmony in a sense, but at the same time, just see if it's charging. Yes. So it seems like a harmony in a sense, but there's something that needs doing within there, okay? Jan, is Caden aware that doubled down and addressed his name with her heart on her socials? Okay. So we do have a yes on that, unfortunately. Sajgal, hello! It's been a while since I seen you, Sajgal. Is Em going to visit me this month? Okay. Excuse the rocking on my chair, guys. It's the wooden floorboards here. So we got a no. So Emma's most likely not going to visit you this month, unfortunately. Moon magic from Megha. Okay. Moon magic from Megha. Let's go. I'll go back over the cards in a moment. So there we are. Moon magic from Megha. It says, I accept that here now is exactly where I am, and that it is a place of profound learning. So you're currently in a learning period. Another thing I commonly talk about is this flow of sometimes we're in the student role, sometimes we're in the teacher role. If when I'm on stream a lot of the time, if I know a lot about the subject, if I know a lot about a spirit or a god or goddess or anything, I'm in the teacher role and you guys are in the student role listening to me. But sometimes you might message me privately and you might message me about something you know more about. Then I go down, I go into the student role, and I allow you to be in the teacher role. And that's what's important about the flow, is we have to know when to be in the student and to be in the teacher. And it seems like Megha at the moment, you're a little bit more in the student role. So take on those lessons. Any lessons that come to you, any lessons that people tell you or give you, be very mindful and take them on, and be happy to be in the student role. Madhu, hello and welcome. So guys, if you are new, it's yes or no questions for the pendulum. But we do have cards, we have spirit animal, we have love. Sorry, knock the animal ones there. We have love, we have acacia, we have angel, we have shaman's dream, and we also have moon magic and shadow healing. So if you want any cards, if you feel drawn to anything I pulled, then let me know. But yes or no questions for the pendulum. And do please subscribe. We do many different types of readings here. Tomorrow will be a crystal ball. So if you want to be notified of the crystal ball, it'll be around this time. Click the notification bell and you'll be notified of it. Sajgal, will tell his family he visited me? Okay. Respin on that one. Maybe he's not sure. Yes, we got a yes on that. Marianne, will I invest in a new business soon? That would be very interesting, I hope so. Oh, we spin for that too. Yes! Oh, that's exciting. Jan, did Caden hang out with last night? Yes, we got a yes on that, unfortunately. Mistinas, we just had a very strong earthquake. Oh no! Epicenter right here, 6.0. I feel a bit shaken and dizzy. Are we going to have stronger than 6 aftershocks? Hoping not. Sending love, light and blessings to you. And I also request as well, anyone in the chat who can give Reiki or just give positive energy, just do a prayer. Prayers are fine as well. To give prayers to Miss Venus and her area, the current area that she's in, to bring down or neutralize this energy and try to help this. So I do request, if anyone has serious problems, illnesses, earthquakes, natural disasters and things like that, we'll always request prayers, positive energy and everything like that. So please do give that to Miss Venus. Well, let's check our answer here. Oh, we're getting a respin. So the energy is a little bit uncertain. Maybe, yeah. So it's definitely uncertain. We're guessing a maybe. So guys, prayers, positive energy, anything you can give to Miss Venus in her area. We need to help with this, okay? So I'll be doing that after the stream. Sunlight, Oracle card. So I guess it's my choice. So I will pull you an angel. Let's do an angel for Sunlight. Here we are. Oh, you got a good one. You got a very good one. Prosperity. Archangel Ariel. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. So you have high luck energy around you, high manifestation energy around you. So please do tap into that. That's how you're going to grasp those opportunities that come, okay? Marianne, are the dragon energies around me? Let's see. Yes, we're getting a yes on that. Maya, my boss Johan I can't read that. So does Johan think you're dating someone from work? I think that's the question. No, he does not think you're dating someone from work. Jan, did Kaden forgive for what she did to me? We're getting a no on that. Maya, does God like how I'm behaving? I like that question. No. So maybe there's a little bit of inner work, a little bit of self work to do. God will always accept you, but if God does not like a certain thing, maybe it's just a little something to work on there. Daniela, hello and welcome. Does the boy who sells car unlocks me on social media? Just follow you on social media, I think we're going for here. Yes, yes. Sashka, you're welcome. Maya, is Johan romantically obsessed with you? Okay, let's see. Yes, we're getting a yes on that. Jan, does Caden feel like I'm going to bring up and talk with him about him enabling and hanging out with is hurting me? So does he think you're going to mention how it's hurting you? Yeah, it's a bit of an awkward question, so I think that's why it's on rephrase. Yes, we do get a yes eventually with that. Shaman's Dream from Marianne. There we are, Shaman's Dream. So we have Hollow Bone, teachability. So you might be doing a course, you might be learning from books or videos on YouTube even, but you're going to, again, it's similar to, I think, Megagot. You're going to be in the learning seat for a while. You're going to expand your skills, you're going to hone in on your skills, tune your abilities, be very much in the learning energy. So just remember that, Marianne. AA, hello, I'm very welcome. AA says a card for work situation. So let's see. We'll do it in Akashic. It's the most likely. So we will do a financial stream soon, but we haven't done one in a while. I might do financial oracle cards and a spell, a money spell, both together. I think that will be very nice. Comment in the chat if you agree, but that will be very nice. A money spell with money oracle cards as well might be a good idea. But an Acacia card for AA for the moment. Oh, apologies. The waterfall. So what this suggests, so if you can relate it to work, it might be someone within your workplace, someone you work with, someone you're connected with, a client, a customer, an employee, a colleague, anything like that. But the energy is over emotional, excessive emotion from you. So what it says is there's two possibilities. Either you are generally an over emotional person and you need to work on balancing your emotions in general. If that resonates, you can take that. If that does not resonate, the message is Someone's going to try to get a response out of you. Someone's going to try to get a rise out of you. They're going to try to get you angry or annoyed or upset. They're going to try to get you to, respond. So don't respond. Stay in your calm spiritual energies. Meditate, whatever you need to do. Don't let them get you in that energy, basically. So think about that. And of course, that'll be a work colleague, someone you work with in some way, client, customer, something like that. So Lohan, no, Lorian, sorry, says hello. Hello and welcome. So guys, if you are new, please do not forget to like the video. I really appreciate that. If you have not liked the video, please do like it. So it's yes or no questions for the pendulum, and the oracle cards that we have are spirit animal, love, shaman's dream, akashic, angel, or moon magic or shadow healing. So you're very welcome to choose oracle cards. You're very welcome to ask questions as long as they are in a yes or no format. They can be answered by a yes or no. Do click the notification bell because tomorrow we have crystal ball. Our crystal ball is a bit more accurate than pendulum, and you can ask questions that are not simply yes or no. You can ask anything you want. So do subscribe, do click the like button, and do join us tomorrow for crystal ball. Maya says, is my ex Samuel jealous of my boss Johan? Okay, yes. We got a yes. An angel card for Mega. Here we are, an angel card. And it says clairvoyance. Archangel Raziel. I am helping the spiritual sight to awaken fully, so you can clearly see heavenly love. So your clairvoyance is coming. Clairvoyance. But it's also linked to, apologies, my tissue there. It's also linked to love energy. So you have a positive love omen as well. So that's very good. An angel card for Lorian as well. Welcome, Lorian. So here we are. Guys, if I pronounce your name wrong, correct me in the chat. I'm very happy to be corrected. I'm happy to be wrong. I don't mind. Healthy lifestyle for Lorian. Archangel Raphael. Eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. So it's just about focusing on your physical health a little bit. If you do want cleansing or a Reiki, as I mentioned earlier, for physical health, guys, I refer to these smaller energy channels as the minor chakras. So we have our main chakras, our crown, third eye, and all of that. But we have small energy channels that link more to our physical organs. So in the solar plexus, you might get anxiety and stress, but the minor chakras might link to digestive issues or kidney or something like that. So if you're focused on your physical health, you might want a little bit of energy work in your minor chakras, just to let you know. So again, secret frequencies /shop for spells, sessions, and readings that I do, including crystal ball, candle wax readings, palm reading, any type room reading, tarot, any type of reading you want is on there. Shadow healing for Mega, okay. And guys, by the way, just before I pull this card, all of my information is in the description of the video. So I have my Facebook and my email and my Discord, which are good places to private message me if you have any questions. You're very welcome to message me off stream. I'm very happy to talk to people, be friendly, make friends, But I have my email as well, and my website is down there, so just check that out. So there we are. We have Mega's Shadow Healing. Sometimes a little confusion allows us the opportunity to explore different ways that we might not have yet previously considered, and it's feeling baffled. So if you do have confusion, you might be drawn to a different direction, a different way of thinking. So sometimes those negative things that come up, like confusion, anxiety, anything like that, it can draw us in a different direction. It's not always completely negative. The path it can take us down can be positive. Jan, is Kaysen going to talk to about her insinuating they are dating and putting his name on her socials? Okay. Yes, he is. An angel card for Loria. Okay. I think you had one, but you can have another. You're very welcome to have. You guys, you can choose as many cards as you want. You can choose as many different cards as you want, or as many as the same. And but don't feel the need to repeat. You don't need to repeat your question or repeat your questions or repeat your requests because I will get to you. So I'm just a bit further back in the chat than you. I will get to you eventually. But Lorian, we will do another angel for you anyway. So we have outdoors. So you can't have your lifestyle now. You have outdoors. Archangel Jophiel, different archangel. Go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. Yes. Getting out in nature is very highly needed. I always suggest, guys, this is an important tip, and this is free. Take this with you. Do not make any important decisions unless you are outdoors. You need the sunlight, you need the wind, you need nature on your skin to make important decisions. If you're sat inside and you're making an important decision, go for a walk outdoors and think about it. Saj Girl says thank you, you're very welcome. And Micah says angel message. Yes, here we are. Oh, look what you have. So this is for Saj. Oh no, sorry. This is for Maya. Apologies. Maya, Indigo and Crystal Children. Archangel Metatron. You have a bond with the children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. So this could be your own children, this could be children of your family and friends, this could even be working in a job where you're around children, basically. Maya, do some of my co-workers know that I'm very near to God and angels? Oh, 2 respins. No, unfortunately they do not. An Acacia card for Jasmine! An Acacia card for Jasmine. Here we are. I think I have the deck upside down, so don't worry about that. We have the King of Forces. But let's think about him upside down since we pulled him that way. So the King of Forces is all about a man in your life who becomes very connected, becomes very in tune with his mind, body, and spirit, as we can see on the card. He has the spirit animals around him. He has the cosmos, which is linked to his third eye and his crown. And we have the spirit animals, and the river is still, which is his emotions. So it's a very balanced male. It's a male coming into balance. When we draw it upside down, we get a little bit of a message of him not being fully unbalanced. He wants to come into this balance. He wants to turn this card upside down, but maybe he's not quite there yet. Maybe he's working on it, something like that, because it's a very positive card. But when it's upside down, it's like, it's not quite there, okay? So maybe he's working on it, maybe he's thinking about it, but yeah, we do have to consider that he might not be fully there yet with it coming upside down. But the King of Forces still, it is very positive because it has that potential of him coming into that balance, okay? Jan, does Caden still want to have a heart-to-heart with me? Yes. Get a yes on that. Sash Girl, is M going to ask me to break up with V? Okay. Let's respin for that one. Yes, we do get a yes on that, so maybe think about that. Maya says an oracle card. So let's pull a spirit animal. We haven't had a spirit animal today, so let's do a spirit animal for Maya. We have the grasshopper spirit. Take a leap of faith. So yeah, there might be something you're wanting to do, something you're thinking about, but you don't know what the outcome is going to be. Take that leap of faith, okay, when it comes, because it will be positive for you. And if you have worry or stress during that leap of faith, connect with the grasshopper spirit, and they will help you, protect you, and guide you. Miss Venus says thank you for your well wishes. Yeah, so anyone who is sending prayers, love, light, blessings, and healing energy to Miss Venus and that surrounding area, Miss Venus is thanking you there. So please, guys, do this, please, okay? So I know that we can talk a lot about love and light on stream, we can talk about being in this energy, but if we don't do it, if we don't put our light work to the test, put our light work to the forefront, we're not going to get results. I can't speak today, I'm so sorry. I'm kind of trying to rush. I'm sorry. So we're not going to get results if we don't try. So if you consider, even if you don't consider yourself a light worker, you can still do prayers, okay? But if you do consider yourself a light worker, I put you to the test. Please focus on this for Miss Venus, okay? We're a very close knit community. We love each other very much, and I think that if anyone has any issues, we should be focusing on that. It's not all about like, oh, come to me, buy this session, buy this. I'm trying to build a community of people who we're friends, you know. So yeah, please do focus on Miss Venus and that energy. Guys, if you have not liked the video yet, please do like it. A love card for Sadia. Here we are. We have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So make the romantic gesture, throw a bit more romance in the mix, basically. So that's nice. If you are kind of single and you're kind of seeing someone or you're kind of looking for someone, it's all about being in that flirtatious energy and just kind of making those gestures. Maybe you making a bit of the move, a first, you know. It's not that common for the lady to make the move, but we can do it and it does work out well. Jasmine, prayers to Miss Venus, thank you very much. Jan says, I'm going to harass me again. Thank you, Jasmine, I really appreciate that. No, so getting a no on that, so that's good. Saj Girl says, is Jasmine a legit psychic? Okay. Getting a no on that, unfortunately, I'm sorry about that. You're welcome. Sorry, Miss Venus is saying thank you to Jasmine, and I said you're welcome. I will take the praise for that. Kira, hello and welcome. It's so lovely to see you. I walked away from Tyrone. Does he miss me? I know that he does, but let's see where his energy's at. He might be suppressing. Yeah, he's suppressing the feelings. We're getting a no. We've called for Kira. Here we are. So we have unrequited love. So that's very interesting. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And I agree, you know. I think that you're putting too much love into it and he's not. It's not that he doesn't have the love for you or he isn't attracted. He's not expressing it. He's not putting it outwardly. In order to build a positive connection, we both need to be expressing that love and putting it outwards. He's suppressing it and not thinking about it. So it's his loss, Kira. It's his loss. You will have a better path. An angel card for Sadia. There we are. So we have hello from heaven. Archangel Ashrael. Your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. So if you have any loved ones in heaven, passed over loved ones, it's a message that they're doing okay. If you don't, it could be a message from spirit guides or your higher self as well. So bear that in mind. Maya, or it could even be a message that you have a bit of mediumship energy going on as well. Maya, does my Emil think I'm psychic? Okay. Oh. Yes, he does. Akashic for Miss Venus, of course. An Akashic for Miss Venus. Here we are. So we have the Archangel Raphael. So first of all, when we draw an archangel, there's not every archangel is in the Akashic Tarot. So when we draw an archangel, we do have to think about our connection to archangels. I know you're a very saucy, connected lady. So are you being drawn a little bit to connect a little bit more with the angelic realm at the moment to help you on your path? Now, Archangel Raziel has a green orb and a pink orb with him, okay? And what this means, it's very heart chakra based. So Archangel Raphael, yes, I'm saying Raziel, sorry. Raphael is focusing on your love path, okay? Pink, green, love energy, heart chakra energy. Archangel Raphael is focusing on your love path, connects a little bit more with the angels at this time if you want to focus on your love path as opposed to, I know you're very, Miss Venus is a very multi-dimensional being. So it might be difficult to hone in on just the archangels, but you're being guided to do that at the moment for your love path. Maybe you want to still connect with like star seeds for your spiritual path, for your monetary path, but focusing on Archangel Raphael for your love path, okay? Sagittarius says that would be nice. Well, I hope so. Spirit animal card for Marianne. We have, there we are. You're getting a bear. I'm sure you've had a bear before. Hawk spirit. Let spirit be your guide. So you are basically being told to kind of, I feel like sometimes when people are very spiritual, they're very tapped into their divine feminine energy. Miss Venus, Marianne, Jasmine, you guys are very strong in your own divine feminine energy. Sometimes you can give that energy up a little bit. Let the guides guide you. Relax a little bit. Let them guide you. You can focus on guides guiding you, the universe, your higher self, whatever you feel at that time. And for Marianne at the moment, it's the hawk spirit. Let loose a little bit for the hawk spirit to guide you. You don't have to fully release. You can still be in those divine feminine energies, but just a little bit. Just allow it to guide you a little bit. Just God want you to have a relationship with Johan from Maya. Let's see. Oh, I think a lot of respins on Maya. I noticed there might be a lot of uncertain energy around you. Things might be changing, might be aligning onto it. So you're getting a no. So God doesn't want you to have a relationship with Johan, okay? So Jasmine, should I have another talk with Caden? Oh, sorry, Jan. I'm so sorry. Jan, should I have another talk with Caden over M? Okay. No, getting a no on that. So maybe it's just not the right time. Jasmine, a shaman's dream, of course. So for Jasmine, we have deep diver. Diving into a task. Okay, so deep diver. So you're really going to have to get into the nitty gritty, really get into something. So it might be your spiritual path, which I'm a little bit drawn to say it is. It could be a work thing though, or a relationship or something like that. But you're being drawn to really get deep into it, really focus on the very small steps for the very kind of, like I said, nitty gritty, really getting deep into it, really focusing on those small little mechanisms that make up those big steps, really just focusing on it. Every kind of small step does lead to something big in the end, and I think that's what we need to think of, is that when we're taking a deep dive into something, we might come out of that deep dive with 3 small steps and we think that was a waste of time. It's not. When we look back after the years pass, we see how far we've come. Just keep up that energy, keep up that flow, deep dive into those things you really care about. Researching, watching videos, reading books, things like that. Don't take your focus off them. Even if you have to focus on other aspects like money and love, just keep your focus on certain tasks. And even if you're dedicating like 5 minutes a day, just do it. So guys, if you are new to the stream, so I only have about 15 minutes left, so I do apologise for that. I will get to as many questions as possible, but it's yes or no questions for the pendulum. I will go over the cards that we have. If you are new, all readings are free. You just have to ask your question in a yes or no way, so it can be answered by a yes or no. If you're super desperate for your question to be answered, you can send a super chat. I put them as priority. I do them first. But otherwise, just have a bit of patience for me to get to you, and I'll get to you. It is free. So we have spirit animal cards, love cards, Akashic cards, angel cards, shaman's dream cards, and also the shadow healing and moon magic as well. So you can choose those. Maya says Akashic, so let's see what we get. Okay, so we got the Three of Scrolls, setting your course. So this is very much about getting a bit more into tunnel vision, okay? So a lot of the times with us, we're like our love path, our money path, our spiritual path, we're very broad, very open, very spread thin, This is really focusing on a specific thing, usually relating to study or work. So if you do have a goal or desire or dream, what you want to work as or what you want to study to achieve what you want to work as, you're being really called to focus on that now. But it's a very positive omen for that. Like if you have tests, you're going to pass them. If you have interviews, you're going to pass them. But just keep that tunnel vision focus, keep honing it in. Don't be distracted by other things. It's that very Taurus energy, I say. Taurus energy is very tunnel vision focused, very determined. focus on that. Sadia says, say shame in the stream, okay. Heart home compassion, okay. So this is very nice. It's basically a positive omen for love, romantic relationships, romantic connections, things like that. But it's compassion. So sometimes when we live our daily lives, we're very busy, we're trying to get to work, we're in traffic, we're doing shopping, you know, normal things, and our compassion can take a back seat sometimes. So you're being guided to keep your compassion and love energy at the forefront, keep your heart chakra open, and love is coming to you. So Sadia, you're having a positive omen for love. Guys, if you have not liked the video yet, please do like it. I really appreciate it. I'm going to get through as many questions as I can in the next 10 to 15 minutes. If I do not answer all of your questions, there will be a crystal ball tomorrow. It will also be a mobile stream, so it's not scheduled. Click that notification bell and you will get onto the crystal ball stream. Sasha says, yeah, I like the crystal ball streams. Everybody does. So crystal ball is everyone's favourite, and that's because it's more accurate, okay? So join us tomorrow for the crystal ball. But if you haven't liked the stream, please like it. It really means a lot to me. Jan, has Kaden spoken to Drew recently over the situation with me and Em? Yes. Maya, my boss Johan knows that I don't like the dominant people. Does he know? Does he know this? No, does not know that. Marianne, wood pigeons left me a white hatched egg. Was that because they were appreciating me feeding them? I love pigeons and I'm grateful to hear that. Let's respin. Oh, getting a respin. Yes, yes. I love pigeons. Pigeons are one of my main spirit animals, guys. They're so sweet. So I really appreciate that question from Marianne. I love cards for Jan. There we are. We have this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. Very affirmative, very resonating for Jan. Sajgal, I'm going to leave me the Facebook message this month. So will I leave you a Facebook message? Yes, we got a yes on that. Shadow healing from Marianne. There we are. And if you can see it, but it says mystified. Something should be left as a mystery to enable us to reflect on their meanings. Having a reason for everything takes away the ability to imagine. Okay, so in our third eye we have a lot of imagination. When things are uncertain, unclear, we tap into that imagination. And it's not a bad thing, guys. Imagination is not a bad thing, no matter what people say. And I talk a little bit more about imagination in my spiritual development course. So I really hope some of you are interested in that. Dorella, hello! Is Tony dating anyone at the moment for Dorella? Oh, we freeze. No, he's not dating anyone at the moment. I love cards from Marianne. There we are. And it says, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. So it's all about making the effort within that relationship. If you feel guided to do something that's a bit extra, a bit romantic, a bit crazy, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. They will appreciate it. So go ahead and make that effort. You will feel the reciprocation, should we say. Jan, will Caden and Em cut ties next month? Yes. We got a yes on that, so that's good. Really loving the trolls at the moment. If you don't believe it, you don't believe it. Scroll away. Thank you, Jan. So Jan and Jasmine, just a shout out as we're moving on here. Really appreciate Jan and Jasmine. They're great moderators. Trying to give back as much as I can in the time that I have because I really appreciate them so much. I'm so grateful. And Jan says the double time I'll laugh my ass off. Javella, will Tony contact me before the end of May? Hopefully, let's see. Guessing a no, unfortunately. Hopefully you can change that. Maybe a bit of manifestation is needed. Jasmine, I wonder if both counts. You guys are great. You guys are really great. Miss Venus, I'm definitely feeling super connected to angelic realm. Yes, that's amazing. Because you do need a little bit of time to explore different aspects, you know. I feel like fine astral projection sometimes. Tarala is totally happy with his promotion. Let's see. Oh, we're going to respin on that twice. Is he happy with his promotion? Yes! Maybe there's a bit of stress energy coming through or something. Maya, does my ex Samuel still do love spells on me? Sorry. Maybe. There's a possibility. Jan, will me and Kaden have a heart to heart this month over our feelings? This month. Oh. I think a no for this month, unfortunately. Maya, does God want me to have a romance with Johan? We got a no on that, I think. So yeah, it's a no again. Kira, nice to see you. Marianne, will my Cindy vintage doll sell on eBay very soon? Oh my gosh! Lovely, I hope so. So we're guessing a no, which may just mean it might take some time, and it can be like that with selling things. Sometimes you have to have them around for a long time before the right person comes. Cass Blast 1989. Hello and welcome. It's so amazing to see new people. I have been clean and sober for 567 days. But you've been sober. I don't know what you're saying about racist comments there. I really hope you're not racist. But congratulations for being sober anyway. Like that's really great. Um, I don't know, whatever you're recovering from. Guys, if you're recovering from anything, whatever it is, as crazy or as stupid as it might be, it's amazing. You know, if you're doing well, if you're recovering, if you're working through an issue that you have, that is great and it should be appreciated and respected. So yeah, we should work through our issues, our downfalls, our negative traits, our addictions, you know, whatever it might be, we should work through it, so that's good. Joella, will the spells that I'm planning to do work? Okay, the spells you're planning to do. It depends on the caster, really, but let's see. Oh, respin. Yes, so we do get a yes on that. So just to remind you guys, I do spells myself. I do spells, Reiki, cleanses, and readings. Lots of different types of readings: tarot, candle wax, aura, crystal ball, everything like that. Pendulum. So go to secretfrequencies.com/shop. You can get many spells, readings, and sessions there. And it's in the description of this video as well. You're very welcome to message me as well. All of my contact information is in the description of this video. Maya says, is my ex Samuel watching the stream? Well, thank you for the view if you are, Samuel, if you're here. Rephrase. Oh. Ooh, we're getting some interference from Samuel. We got rephrased 3 times, so we can't answer that one, unfortunately. Javala, does Tony want to see me? Yes. Yeah, yes on that. Jasmine says probably a deep dive into the Tao and mediumship. I'm trying, but it's slow burn. The Tao, guys. I don't like to say it because if you're a spiritual person, you probably agree with me that organized religion is very strict and very wrong because it's too categorized. It's too strict and restrictive to people exploring their spirituality. But if you do want to know anything from someone who's had a lot of experience in astral realms and with spirits and with people, the Tao is the closest religion to the truth. So the Tao is very important. Feng Shui, guys, it might sound silly, but Feng Shui is very important. So my spiritual development course will include all of this in my own way and what I've experienced, but it's very closely linked to the Tao and Feng Shui. I'm not going to deny or say, you know, I have influences, I have things I've read and things that have impacted me, all based on, so obviously I had experiences from being very young, so the things that have influenced me have been things that have that have affirmed what I've gone through, not influenced what I've gone through, if that makes sense. So I had experiences, they affirmed my experiences. It wasn't that I read them and then that impacted and influenced my experiences. So I hope that makes sense. But the Tao and Feng Shui are very important. Um, a lot of people forget about the energy in the space around us. So your home, your workplace, your car, places you spend your most time. The energy there is just as important as your own internal energy. Or maybe not just as important, almost as important. So Feng Shui is very important. People forget that and people overlook that. So in the case your card for Jan, there we are. So we have the Queen of Roses. So the Queen of Roses usually, so the Queen of Roses is usually about like moving into a home with your lover. So it's very much about the great progression of commitment and relationships in a love aspect. And it's, even though it's usually more of a positive omen on the love path, it's very much about moving into the physical home with them. So for you and your current situation, it could be an important omen of meeting physically in person. I think that's what is coming through here. So there's a very good chance of you meeting physically in person. So that's really nice for Jan. Javala, well, Tony's mum put my magnet on the fridge. Oh, fridge magnets, a very strange thing. Yes. Maya says, this is my co-worker Ellen K. Check on me on Facebook. Okay. I have to respin for that one. Oh, we have to respin again. And respin again. So if it comes up respinning 3 times, we move on from it. You're very welcome to ask again further in the chat. But it could be that they're masking themselves on Facebook there. Sajka, you're welcome. Dorella says, please press the like button to get this live stream into the YouTube algorithms so other people can view it. Yes. So we really want to grow the channel, grow the community, because we want a community. That's what we want. Okay, so we don't just want me, Satya, doing like streams and readings, which I do love to do, and we will do that. But we want Discord. We want people on the Discord connecting in live chats, video calls. We want people to connect together, make friends, find out. Oh, we live near each other. We want people to come together in a community. We don't want one person on a pedestal and everybody around. We want a community. So we do really like to like the video, comment on the video, boost us in the algorithm to grow our community and get these things going. So do like the video if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate that. Jan says next month will me and Caden have a heart to heart. So I think we got no before, but let's see. Yeah, unfortunately, I guess I'm gonna know. Oh, we got no on this month, so I guess I'm gonna know on next month as well. Sorry. Javella, what's the best way to manifest? What is the best way to manifest, Miss Venus? Okay, so the best way to manifest varies depending on what you're trying to manifest. So you have to be more specific about that. I'm very happy to answer questions, guys. If you message me on Facebook, Discord, email, anything you message me in, I will reply. If I'm super busy with sessions, it will take me a while. So I always say, have patience with me because I can't. It's me on my own. I'm just on my own with this whole thing, with my website, with my Etsy, with my Facebook, with my TikTok. It's all just me on my own. So you have to have a bit of patience with me. But I'm happy to answer questions. What do you want to manifest? What is it? Because love, money, and spirituality, very different aspects of our life, and manifesting is different in our different aspects. Marianne says, is there an Egyptian goddess around me? Let's see. I think I know at the moment. So it doesn't mean never, but it means no right now. Maya says, does God want to protect me from Johan? Okay. I think I know on that. So guys, I am finishing up now. It has been an hour, but I'm just going to scroll down the chat and see if we have any new people and I may answer questions. Akashic for Kira, because Kira's hardly ever on, so let's do an Akashic for Kira. We have the initiation of Saint Germain. So this is more about being aligned more into your spiritual path. So it can include your work, it can include the love path, and it can include physical health. It's very likely to include physical health as well. But it's all about leveling up. You're going to a higher level. Saint Germain is taking you there. Anything that is an issue with your physical health is very likely to improve. But there can be improvements in that money and love as well, possibly. But it tends to link more spiritual and physical health. but you are leveling up. And sometimes when we level up in the spiritual path, we do have to let go of the old people behind us because new people are coming in who are more resonating with us, okay? Jasmine says, yeah, I remember my fey guide is edging me towards the Tao. I try feng shui as much as I can, though, so it seems I'm on the right track. Amazing! Yes! So the Tao feng shui, so elating, guys. I don't suggest anyone to strictly follow an organized religion. I don't believe in that. I believe in your own spirituality. I believe that some of you will have slightly varying experiences to me. I can help guide you, but I'm not a guru. I'm not on a pedestal or anything like that. I'm your friend, your guide maybe, but I'm not a guru, So I don't believe too much in following the organized religions too closely, but the Tao, I would recommend anyone to focus on the Tao, to connect with the Tao. I'm actually taking a trip next year to Taiwan, specifically to visit the Taoist temples. So I cannot wait for that. And also to get jade from the beaches. You can actually get jade crystals from the beaches there. So I'm going to get some jade crystals. We're going to visit the Taoist temples. I can't wait. But yes, I love feng shui. With my current layout, it's a little bit difficult, but I do keep my feng shui as much as I can. As much as I can right now. When I have my full, like, forever home, feng shui will be like of the utmost importance to me. So yes. Let's see. Bumika, hello! I remember you. Nice to see you again. Sujranjit and I share a spiritual connection. That's a good one. Yes, you do. Bumika, you do. And Bumika also asked for an angel card, so I'll pull that for you. There you are. You have gentleness. Archangel Sandalphon. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. When we get the gentleness card, of course you have Archangel Sandalphon here, but it generally is very much about not putting in as many chemicals in our body. So if you're into like fizzy drinks or processed foods or anything like that, eat a little bit more healthy at this time. Take yourself away from like pollution and things like that. Just try to protect yourself a little bit extra at this time because your energy, you might be super sensitive. You might pick up people's negative emotions a bit more. You might need extra protection, Bamika. Kira, you're very welcome. Let's see. I'm just seeing if we have anyone else. Janice Kath. Does my friend Tanya feel jealous of me? Yes, let's do that one. Hello and welcome. No, so there's no jealousy there, which is good. Maybe she feels inspired by you, but there's no jealousy there, so that's good. But Mika also says, will Ranjit ever completely move on from Sanaya? If I pronounce things wrong, I'm very sorry. Guessing no, unfortunately. There might be a very strong connection there. You might need to work on cutting cords, completely pulling that connection. Maybe a cord cutting or a third party removal might be good for that. Janice, you're very welcome. Any last questions before I go? It's very nice to see new people. Please do subscribe. We have a crystal ball tomorrow. Around this time, we have a crystal ball. So please do join me for that. It might be a bit busier than this because it's a very popular stream. But yes, do join me. So any last questions for new people like Janice, Kath here? And we'll go. Love, light and blessings to each of you. Moderators, I will speak to you about our session tomorrow. So we'll have our session and we'll have a crystal ball as well. Janice says, did Tanya lie to me about what happened between her and Rick? Okay, let's see. No, we're getting a no on that, so that may be good. If there's no lies there, that might be good. But yeah, so guys, crystal ball tomorrow. A lot of my streams from now on will be mobile streams like this, the TikTok sheet. So click the notification bell to be notified of them. I don't really know a way yet to schedule them unless I'm doing a little poster on the posts tab. So if you are following me, if you are a subscriber, go to my posts tab. I will be posting a lot about offers and giveaways, sessions that I'm doing and streams that I'm doing. So do please double check on the posts tab as much as you can. If you remember, your sessions will still be scheduled. They will be laptop, so do check the homepage for them. Love, light and blessings to each of you. feel free to contact me off stream. All of my contact information is in the description of the video. I'm very happy for you to connect with me, and I will answer your questions. Just have patience with me. I'm very busy with sessions sometimes. But love, light, and blessings to each of you. It's so nice to see you. And I really hope to see you tomorrow on the Crystal Ball.